Guys, and Wednesday Night with Those Guys is sponsored by
Those guys.
What's going on there, Lawrence? It is hump day, the middle of the week. You know,
yes, sir.
Everything has been happening. So we've had a lot of big things happening on, right? You know, in the drone world. But how is everyone else out there in the chat doing? It is the middle of the week, hump day, as you know. How's everyone's Wednesday?
Yes, it is. And I hope everyone's Wednesday's good. Mine is going great.
It's been raining here the last few days here in New York. So
2 days, try 4.
I said the last few days.
Oh, yeah, that's close enough.
So, I stopped counting. The last few days, so flying out here has been horrible. The winds is bad, but, that's here nor there, that's not a big deal compared to what the rest of the country has been dealing with. Not being able to fly is a small thing. Some of our brothers and sisters out there have met some disaster. I've had family that's dealing with the problem too. So, family and friends is dealing with it. So, I mean,
what's up, Ray Kelly, JSK, Ray of Sunshine?
So things are tough, and that's hurricanes are horrible. For those who have family in Puerto Rico, my heart goes out to you.
Yeah, anywhere down in Puerto Rico, up through Florida, it was kind of bad, and we're getting the remnants of it. I think this is the tail end of
so
what's going by.
It's nothing, in comparison to what some of the other people have been dealing with. I see you out there, Captain Ray.
How's everybody on this hump day? Rainy on the East Coast, Northeast coast of the United States, but that doesn't mean a whole lot because it can't rain forever. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 71. Yeah, but that does me no good after work.
Well, there's a lot of things happening here in New York that's going on too. So, I got an email today and with some sad news for the people who are hoping for some good
hoping to get to fly tomorrow on a nice day.
Yeah.
Well, according to that email, there is a NOTAM, a TFR has been issued for New York, the surrounding areas for Thursday, tomorrow, October 6th, 2022 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time through 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The TFR was issued for VIP movement. Outdoor radio-controlled model operations are prohibited within an 8 nautical mile radius of these specific times listed below. And it goes on to say, excluding certain areas and airports and stuff like that. Right. But there's the TFR.
Yeah, that was what as part A of it, or is it?
That's part A, and then part B of that TFR is and NOTAM TFR has been issued for Red Bank, New Jersey. So JSK, you're out in New Jersey. I don't know how close you are to there, but Red Bank, New Jersey, and surrounding areas for Thursday, October 6th, which is tomorrow, at 3:15 p.m. through 7:15 p.m. Once again, VIP movement in the area. Outdoor radio-controlled model aircraft operations are prohibited within 32 nautical miles. So the other one in New York says within 8 nautical miles. The one in Jersey is bigger. So I feel for you guys over there in Jersey and here in the 5 boroughs actually too. There's a lot of stuff up. But FYI, if you didn't know, you know now. So JSK, I'm sorry if you plan on going flying. Hey, Steven Drones, Bill Coast to Coast.
Depends on how close he is to it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I mean, if you check Sky Vector, it'll
hey, Northside.
It'll give you the TFRs in your area.
Mm-hmm.
It'll come up right away.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll actually copy and paste this here into the chat. Will they let me?
What?
Yeah, I want to copy it up to a certain point. Listed below. Right there. Copy. Take
Well,
that.
how else you
This
do
is
this?
for the New York. He says he's 30 minutes from
Well,
there.
why don't you? It
So
doesn't
he
show
won't
it.
be able to
It'll
fly.
show it on Sky Vector, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I can pull it up on Sky Vector. You're
Yeah.
right about
That way
that.
you
Give me
can
a
show it
second.
on Sky Vector. It'll show you for tomorrow.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I was just clearing a whole box of something.
Or box or something. What is something that you had in this box?
A whole shitload of text.
Oh,
All right, here we go. This is for the New York area for those of you who haven't gotten what we're trying to tell you. Let me share a screen.
okay.
Very popular app, Sky Vector. Let's zoom out a little bit. Well, that's too much, but this is pretty much it here.
See, it's good, nice, and clear, right?
Yep. Yep. Nice and clear. Let's zoom in a little bit more. So you have a few here out
See,
at
you
these
pull it
local.
up.
Yeah.
Well, now you
Long
got to look
Island.
at them and check the time and everything on them.
I
Okay.
can't answer that right now, but hold
Yeah, I
on.
got 2 calls that came in too. Well,
If people think to call it the strangest time, but this main circle right here, they're going to be rolling deep in that area. VIP movement, as you see in the little box right next to the little mouse, the VIP movement effective. It starts 10/6/2200 Zulu hours. From surface to 18,000 feet, 17,000 from surface to 17,999 feet. Will be live in 25 hours. This is why we say if you don't know anything about Sky Vector, you should. You pull up your computer. It's easy to see on your computer at home, and it'll
yeah.
tell you when these things are
Put
actually
your
going
airport in
live.
your area,
Yes.
and
Like it shows for my general area because I'm in the New York City area and I have mine set to this particular setting here. But even if you're in Jersey, as you see,
anywhere in the country,
mm-hmm, that's true. If you
set it
zoom
for your,
out,
for your
you see
area.
the other. If you zoom out, you see the other TFRs across the northeast coast. All of these. This one right here, TFR effective on the 7th. This one here is effective on the 10th. So you hopefully you guys saved this in the bookmark, Sky Vector. And you could use it.
Very good
Hey,
tool.
Tony, what's up? Quadcopters and Tech. 30 minutes. He's 30 minutes from Red Banks. I guess I won't be flying tomorrow. Sorry, man. And tomorrow it's supposed to be 71 degrees too. If you happen to be in the air when one of
You
those
couldn't
goes
travel when
live,
it was raining, right?
well, not necessarily, Tony, because Tony says that if you happen to be in the air when one of those goes live, you are done. Not necessarily, because we had a similar situation here in New York where Fleet Week, the first day of Fleet Week was supposed to start at a certain time, and we were actually flying, and before we took off, it was down and it wasn't supposed to come up for another 2 hours. And what happened, Herman? It
I
came
don't
up
know.
an hour early or something.
Something to that effect.
Yeah. So when we came back down the land and you go back up, well, you see it on the map. But that did happen to us. That's it depends, I guess, in where you are. I guess you really wouldn't want to be up in the air near an
I don't
airport.
recall that one.
I don't know. What's good, everyone? Happy hump day to you. Bill, coast to coast. What's good, north side? Good morning to you in Australia. Stephen Jones, how are you? JSK, Ray Kelly,
Okay.
Ray of Sunshine, who have Mr. Crowley and his drones was here earlier. Jody
Yeah, cool.
is probably listening in the background. Click that like button. Don't forget. And happy hump day to you all. But those are the TFRs that are in effect. Pretty much it's advisable that you check it, especially if you're going somewhere, you're traveling.
Mhm.
That's a good way. Antarctica, if you're in airspace itself.
Yeah, so Lawrence,
Michael
so
Blades. Huh?
the anybody who ordered their Osmo Action 3,
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
they've
ooh.
been shipping. Look at you. They've been shipping
I
this
can't
week.
wait.
They've been
They
shipping
were
this
shipped
week, so everyone should be getting theirs.
very, very soon.
If not,
Not
have
like
gotten theirs already.
I'm
Get
waiting to
ordered.
see. I'm waiting to see who's gotten theirs already. But according to the description, one has landed.
Well, yeah, we got one here tonight. It was delivered.
Okay.
Santa Claus or whoever you want to call him, the Easter Bunny. What time of the year is it? We going into what?
Okay, Scott, how are you, man?
The Great Turkey.
Great turkey.
Oh, no, it's Halloween, right? The Great
Steven,
Pumpkin.
the flyby guys.
Steven, Steven, did you get that gimbal
He
guard
said
yet?
no. He had told me he didn't get it yet.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, he told me this about a week, a few days ago,
What was like
few
on the
days to a week ago. Because I did. Remember, you told me to ask him to find out. I
sent it
did.
out?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I really don't. But welcome to the live stream. It's Hump Day, and we got an Action 3 on hand here.
Oh
So
yeah, right over here.
we'll get to see it. Maybe we'll get to see an unboxing a
This one.
little later on during the stream. Brand new,
Well,
hasn't
if
even.
you want, we could do it. We could.
We
We could.
could do it now. All
We could
right.
unbox
And
it now.
whoever comes
I
late,
already took the liberty of removing the temptation by taking the
Steven says it has not arrived, but we're going to try and get you another one, Steven, definitely.
I
And
took
to
the
get you another one out. Huh?
I took the plastic off of it already, and you know how I am about removing the plastic off.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Let me see the box, man. Let me see the fancy the cover on there. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You hear that, guys? The Action 3s have shipped. So if you did put in an order for one, Ray Kelly says, wow, I can't wait. Let's
Well,
see what's happening.
you got to remove this plastic thingy off the bottom down here.
Okay.
Because I've already removed the plastic off of the
Hey,
steel.
Stingray Ariel.
So open up the box here, and
Voila. Brand spanking. Okay.
whoa!
Oh, no.
Good
Good
catch.
catch. He saved the day. All right. That's what's up.
Yes, this is the little battery charging thingy.
Yes, yes, yes.
And since it jumped out first, it wanted to be mentioned first, even though
So
it's all about the camera.
it is. It is. It is. I look forward to
There's the
seeing
camera.
it in person and seeing how it works and seeing some footage from it.
Inside the box here, there's some other little things. So I don't know. Well, so let's open it up and see what comes in there.
Okay.
We got the.
We got the
Yeah, I don't know what that they call these things.
the silicone pack.
Excuse me, the silicone pack. Yeah.
Keep it dry.
Yes.
How much?
That's what it does.
Try adding a 3 in front of that $29.99.
What?
He says how much? $29.99. I was like,
What?
try adding a 3 in front of that.
Pack?
Oh, for the silicone pack? That's part of shipping, right?
Yeah. Then we got a bunch of these little the little connector.
Yeah, the mounts. So you can mount them to right. You can mount them to drones and other
mounted to whatever. The side of your head, the car, whatever. We got one of those here. We got two of them. We got two that comes in this thing.
Okay.
Seems like they're magnetic. Make
Nice, very nice.
a little clicky thing there together. See? So
Okay. What's
what
up,
else?
Johnny Drone
What else
Flyer?
is in the
How are you?
box?
For those of you who don't know, Herman is opening up his Action
Also,
3
what's
that
in the box
doing a
has,
what's in the box.
you
It
know, this
just
screw,
arrived. So if you guys ordered one, you should be getting it within the next day or two, if not
you know,
by
this
the end of the day.
screw joints for the mounts,
Yeah.
and
Good
then
morning to you. Feet on the ground. Good morning, Rob. How are you over there
there's
in Australia?
the little protective thing they call it for the camera itself
Yeah.
around the body of the camera.
It's a little roll cage thingy that
Right, it has a little button tab on the top for you to be able to hit the record button too. So
yeah.
it's nice if you can see it there. See? The little button
Mm-hmm.
on top. So the camera would, I guess, go inside here. I guess it opens up, yeah, just like like
Johnny Drone Flyer says, is Herman giving that away?
read the description.
Unboxing.
You open it, you open this thing up here somehow, something like this. Yeah,
Hold your
it
hands up
opens,
higher.
you open this thing up here. I don't want to break it, but
It unwraps. There's a little hook that it
right,
should
yeah,
wrap
and the
around.
camera supposedly fits its big ass in here somehow, and yeah, it supposedly protects the camera from, I guess, shock or anything that might hit against the frame of the camera. Good luck on that one. It comes with these little rubber uh things for the protections for the
Hey,
lens.
Jackson RC. Okay.
Yeah. And then a little the mount that you mount the other mount to.
All right. Well, you
Yeah.
when
See,
when
so
are you
this
gonna put this
has
thing into action?
the adhesive part on it that you can stick it on.
Okay. Which you
Yeah.
need to be careful. What's up, Bob Casey? Welcome to the stream.
So that's what comes in there. So let's
And the
see.
actual camera itself is but
Hmm.
for those of you who are looking for form factor, I'm looking at it. It's very
And then it has the little
oh,
magic.
the selfie stick.
Yeah, if you
The,
want, the selfie stick, as you call it. We're gonna
okay.
figure out how this shit works later on, unless it works like it pretty much works probably, I guess, just like the one for the pocket.
I'm not familiar with it, but more than likely,
Yeah, probably more than
I'm
likely.
not familiar with it.
Yeah, and it has actually has if I'm not, yeah, a little threaded mount on the bottom, so you can even mount this. Believe it or not. If you see that?
Hold on a second. Let me pull your window.
See
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yes, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So it has a lot of stuff in here, all these little books and crap that it comes with.
All
So
right.
I guess this is a new toy to play with. I
How
guess.
long is the selfie stick? Um,
How long is it? That's a good question.
let's see.
Let's see. Oh, I don't
I
know.
couldn't tell you.
I don't
Hold
know.
on.
I can tell you. It looks pretty long here. I don't know. How long does it look to you? I
Hold
don't know.
on.
It's a pretty good.
I would say maybe. I'd say maybe that's about 3.5 feet.
About three, yeah, about so, yeah.
About 3.5 feet,
Yeah, about
maybe.
that. About three.
I'd say three and a
Three.
half. I wouldn't say four.
No, it's not 4 feet.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, then it's definitely about 3.5 feet. There you
Oh,
go, Ray Kelly. Um, if anyone plans on getting one, they are shipping, as you see. Herman got his today. So if you did order one and you haven't gotten it, I'm sure it will be there very quick, very soon.
so yeah, it's shipping. So if you like Lauren said, if you didn't get yours, it's on its way.
Yeah, yeah. If you ordered it on that day when it was on the release date, you should be receiving yours soon. How's everybody on this hump day? I hope everyone's been having a pretty good week so far here in the Northeast. We've been having rain for the last 4 days, and then to find out tomorrow there is a TFR in the tri-state area going all the way to New Jersey, somewhere. I forget, Red Bank, something like that, New Jersey. So if people who hadn't flown in 4 days think or thought that they were going to get out on tomorrow when it's supposed to be 71 degrees, well, there's a TFR.
Yeah, well, too bad.
He said, too bad.
I'm sorry.
Well, I have to work tomorrow, so I don't care. But
Last time you look at it,
Friday and Saturday, it's on. I'm
that's
flying both days.
because you
I
have
didn't
to
get
work.
mine because I didn't order one. Jackson,
What happened?
Chris says I didn't get mine because I didn't order one.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
But
No, but I just
yeah, Friday, Saturday, I'm flying. Definitely.
Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say TFR, there's a TFR in the tri-state area for VIP movement.
So don't
In
get
Ray
caught out.
Gary. Yeah, it's TFR VIP movement, usually presidential, and yeah. But I'll pull up Sky Vector one more time so you guys can see the TFR that is going on. That's starting tomorrow. Sorry, I'm not going to say going on. It's starting tomorrow. Here it is. Pull it up one more time in the tri-state area.
You don't have to answer me, but I'm going to keep asking.
What happened?
What is he coming here for?
I have no idea. All I know is they're coming in through Kennedy right here, and they're moving to this part of Jersey, and then they're going south. Now, as far as this,
but doesn't he have anything else?
Right here, it says VIP movement down in New Jersey, 10/6 at 1915 Zulu hours until 10/6, 2315 Zulu hours from surface to 17,999 feet. From surface to 18,000 feet, it will be live in 22 hours. The one here in New York will be live in 25 hours. And even within that 27, it goes on. All of this is VIP movement, including down here. So I don't know what's happening. VIP movement. So if you live in the New York metropolitan area, the 5 boroughs, this big bubble right here, and then even further upstate, there's a lot of stuff going on the east northeast coast.
Well, I don't know. That's your president.
VIP movement again.
Because the only thing that would shut the country down is the president moving around.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much. I heard there's already an app available to track drone flyers.
What happened?
There are, Scott Jackrabbit says, I heard there's already an app available to track drone flyers.
Track where? What are they tracking them to? The house, back to the.
Yeah, the Hindenburg group must be meeting again. You're right, Rob. He's over in Australia. He can call them the Hindenburg group. But
we already know of devices that can track drones in the area, so we already know.
Yes, JSK, there is an app for Sky Vector. They do have an app too, also. I don't know if it's on iOS, but I have seen it on Android.
Yeah, we already know that these.
See, he just said, he just checked, it's all red for him.
That exists to track drones in the area. Well, but that's high alert security. They use these things in places ongoing.
Yeah.
Probably in high, like I said, on high alert security places. Or when they expect a lot of people for a major event in the country, they bring out all of the tools and all of the weapons to monitor these things. But the actual app, I'm not going to say that there isn't. To my knowledge, I don't know of any app
I was
out
under
there
the impression that they were working on something.
other than what has been talked about for remote ID, and that hasn't come into play yet.
Now, if you're wondering, what they use to well, one of the systems that they use to detect whether us people are us hobbyists and professional pilots are in the air, one of them, your favorite company, DJI, created, called Aeroscope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now here in New York City, they've tested Aeroscope,
Aerosol?
not aerosol, Aeroscope.
No.
Here in New York City, they've tested Aeroscope, and it can detect drones, I think, for quite a large distance. If you don't know what it is, Aeroscope is a comprehensive drone detection platform that rapidly identifies UAV communication links, gathering information such as flight status, paths, and other information in real time. So they can tell where your radio is, they can tell where your drone is, what speed it's traveling, and stuff like that. If you want to look into it a little more, here's the link. Um, it's from DJI. They created one. And hold on.
There's a couple of platforms out there that do the same thing.
Hey, I want to give Rob wants to give a shout out to Sue because she's hanging out in bed. It's morning over there in Australia. So good morning, Sue. Give you a quick shout out. You guys are laying in bed listening to us like a morning stream, so we appreciate it very much.
How early in the morning is it?
I think it's about 6 or 7 over there a.m. in the morning in Australia. Help me out, Northside, if you're still here, or Rob. What time is it over there? It's usually, I can't recall it, 6 or 7. Maybe I'd be wrong, but there's that link to Aeroscope. Anyway, click that like button if you haven't already. We'd appreciate it very much. And it's hump day.
Okay, yeah, the middle of the week. Whoa.
Yes. Let me go to the freezer real quick.
He went to the freezer to get something to drink, I guess. Well, anyway,
Look at you.
What happened?
I said, look, it's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. daylight savings time.
8 a.m.
It's 8 a.m. in Australia.
Oh, okay.
In southern Australia at that. I have to point that out.
All right.
Because it's like you're saying you're in North America or South America, but I'm in America.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
Yeah. So big shout out to Sue again. Sue, thank you for putting up with this guy. I've only known him over the internet, and he's a handful. No, serious. I've known Rob for over 10 years now.
So yeah, we complain about the weather a little bit, Lawrence, and we wish we could get out to fly more because of bad weather. And we said, I brought this up earlier in the in the stream that we got a lot of people dealing with disaster around the country, and I know, talking about drones and the things that drones do, we talk about so much here on the channel. But one thing that came up, and it's one of many that came up, but this company, FLYMOTION, is out of Tampa Bay. They're a drone robotics service company. They have joined the list of the homegrown and national businesses and emergency respond organizations that are working hard, at to work to locate and to care for survivors of the with the hurricane, as well as give their assistance in larger areas of Southwest Florida.
Yeah, that were hit really bad.
In areas that are recovering from, the disaster, path of hurricane Ian, and what I said before, airborne responders are another one of these companies that is out there with their drones. But this company, FlyMotion, uh, they they were able to actually, believe it or not, they knew before this hurricane even hit land that they got ready for this, and they were able to they actually prepare for stuff like this.
Yeah,
And
they actually had response teams
right, and
ready
exactly
in certain
as of
areas.
first, as of
And
October 1st, when they got the clearance
right,
to get in
right.
there, you know, to
As soon
places.
as the TFR went down, they went in with drones in their crews to assess damage and see where they could get to, who needed help most. One of the main things when that causeway blew out,
Mhm.
they were flying drones over across the causeway to see what was going on and to look at the causeway damage.
Well, they were able to, like they say, mobilize these teams and to be able to get into the worst hit areas, like Cape Coral and Fort Myer, you know, and what's this? How they pronounce this? Bonte, Bonite, Bonate Beach.
Bonatit? I don't
Bon,
know.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Beach, but and other cities in Lee County. But this team, yeah, there's a few different other companies, like I said, working out there, responding to help out, and drones are lending a big hand because, like I said, these people with this company, I don't know if you saw the van, right, in the video that I sent you, Lawrence, with them.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
have a van that they have a whole. They can I think they can get back like the reading from 4 different drones being in the air and being able to
Hmm.
collect the the
Hey,
data
drone psych.
that they have and be able to share this with the organization that they're out there working with to do this, so they're out there assessing damage and creating models of different neighborhoods so they can see exactly what's out there and what so they know what to deal with in those areas. So when we talk about drones, out there helping people, these drones are out there helping people because one of the things that they have to do is also search for people who are stranded,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
during the hurricane, from the hurricane. So,
Right, because a lot of these roads still,
mhm,
still as of this week, they're still just becoming passable.
mhm,
I mean, there's entire neighborhoods that were literally leveled.
mhm. Yeah,
They showed a few
boats
areas.
stacked.
What happened?
I saw areas where boats were like pushed from the water, just stacked up.
Yeah, that's this video right here. Hold on a
Not a
second.
devastation, but
This one, that's this video right here where they lined up like pins. Literally.
it's horrible.
They're destroyed, and poor Joe's crab shack is totaled inside, all the way inside. The piers ripped up. Look at these bigger boats back here. I'm sure they were out here at one time. There's crushed boats, boats
Boats
that have been flattened, boats that are flipped over totally, boats that are further inland than they should be regularly. I guess when the water receded, this is where they wound up. Parts of the boardwalk, concrete, all of that. But shout out to all of those people that are down in Florida, um,
and
helping
elsewhere
out.
and elsewhere that are helping out with relief for these hurricanes. You know that Ian actually, we'll talk about that one because that was one that hit Florida there and caused all that devastation.
These people will be picking up nails in their tires for months afterwards. Yeah, nails,
I hope
everything,
to see
man.
that they can get some government relief and they can something will happen.
Well, supposedly our leaders went down and surveyed the area,
Yeah, I
sort
heard
of
that,
similar
but
to the way Bush did New Orleans. He did one of those kind of flyovers, but at least he went down to assess it. I know they're supposed to be allocating a certain amount of money. As to how much, I haven't heard. So now, what's the first project you're going to do with that Action 3? Get a
the
couple of
first project
hyperlapse?
I'm gonna do with it. Well, the first project I'm gonna do with it is really unwrap all of the things and check out how it works, and see if well, before that I want to see if it's got any battery charged. And then from there, I'm almost positive that, well, I shouldn't say almost positive. I know it works with the Nemo app, so I have to go in there and
Okay.
fumble around with it, and then from there, I guess it'll work like a regular camera, right?
Yeah, after you play with it for a while, mess around with it, right?
From
I
there,
could see a few things. I could see a few projects. The way the sky's been all funky with all the clouds and stuff lately, the time lapse would be crazy on that.
set it up on the roof.
Yeah, yeah. Set it up on the roof. These boats were all insured. Yeah. You also have you also have not been smurfed. I don't know what that
Ooh,
is. Smurfed.
Smurf.
I don't know. I see the link Jack left. Is the app ready? I don't know
Oh
what they're talking.
no, I'm just saying there's damage, but we just mentioned some of the things that drones doing. That's why I wonder. There's
Well,
a
yeah, that there's
company
actually a
that's
team
out
of
there that
people.
have a mobilized van. They
Yes, they actually do. They have a bus for their employees to get a little rest and recharge and stuff like that. So let's see how it turns out. Hopefully everything isn't as bad. I mean, a lot of people got hurt down there. I think the death toll is almost at 100,
Wow,
which is sad to hear, but
even one is bad.
yeah, 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 exactly.
You know, we talk about how some of these drones have been publicly traded.
Yeah.
Many of them stocks are not doing so well right now.
Yo, don't even tell me, bro.
But
Docs, period, are not doing well. Oh, wow. I clicked to install a security update on my phone. Damn.
but it takes time. Trust me.
Oh, I know. It takes time, and while it's dirt cheap, I'm gonna
Eventually
buy
things
it.
will
Right
happen.
now, everything I have in red is in red except for eHang.
Mhm. Well,
Jobby, Archer, Lilium,
that's because it's
GoPro,
being used.
huh?
That's because it's being used.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
being
know.
right. That's why you might see movement on that. But you know, we had we talked about, well, you remember, what was it, September, right? What was it,
Yeah.
last year? Lilium went they went public.
Public.
Right. So now what we have, Lilium has announced that its Phantom 2 eVTOL technology demonstration aircraft has achieved its first full transition from vertical thrust power flight to horizontal wing-borne
Yeah.
aerodynamic flight. So now,
It's done its transitional
so
from
now
from
basically what they're saying is the shit flies.
yeah, it's done its vertical takeoff test, it's done its transitional test, and now this is it actually flying and ready for production.
So now what happens? This This actually was accomplished in a September 23rd test flight.
150 kilometers an hour on a turn.
Yeah, it's doing its
Okay.
thing. So they're saying it can
170.
actually fly, right? So this is what
Yep.
it's saying now.
Mm-hmm.
But now here's the thing, Lawrence. This
Look at
company,
this banking turn this sucker just made. Hold on a sec.
yeah,
This
that's
thing,
what
now, I don't know what
that's what it's gonna do with
169
you when they're coming into the
I don't
airport.
know what 169 kilometers an hour it is, but look at this turn here. I'm impressed. That thing is moving.
That's what it's gonna do with you coming into the airport.
Couldn't you know? It's like I could throw up on the glass.
No, just in your lap because of the force inside.
Yeah, the centrifugal force is going to push it just right back on me, right?
Yeah.
But it's Lilium 130. Oh, well, it's coming and it's transitioning into land. But they actually are using, instead of a bunch like four props, they're using a bunch of turbine props across each wing. We did stories on it before, but this is the whole transition from, we've watched the whole video from takeoff to flight. Now I'm trying to speed it up to the landing. And it comes in like a plane and then hovers. It'll stop wherever it wants to hover at.
Uh-huh.
I guess suggested landing pad. And there's your eVTOL function of it. But she does work.
There we go. Boom. Right
Yep.
down on the wheels. Now, you know what? They currently hold a provisional sales agreement for what, 483 of these damn things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I like it. That it's one of the better looking eVTOLs out there. Hey Angie, how are you? Hope all is well.
Angie!
I want to see it go up in stock, but actually not right now because I can keep buying it while it's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get it while it's cheap. All I can say is I own more than 2 shares.
You're gonna buy
Okay.
it while
But
it's
every time you get a little bit, every time I
get
get a
it
little
while it's
bit,
hot.
yeah, get it while it's hot. So when it shoots up to
As while it's hot,
where
when there's nobody's buying it.
right, I'll be sitting back with a handful of shares, talking about maybe I should hold on and get rid of it because you're getting it virtually for. You'd be
Well,
just surprised that some of this stuff is going for in the stock market.
You see what you're talking about only works when you got like a
In
couple
large numbers.
when you got like a couple thousand shares.
I'm
Oh,
working. I have more than 2.
let me finish. When you got a couple thousand shares of it, or a few thousand shares of it, and they're passing by every 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right about that. But like I said, I have more than 2 shares, and every time I get a little bit,
That's when it
I
works.
I get more. And keep in mind that there's still Ehang, there's Jobby, there's Archer. So I have my eyes on those as well. So I'm trying to even it out so I have the same amount for each and every one. Excuse me. So I'm not going to invest in one if I can't invest in the other ones.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Who knows? Maybe it'll work.
That's his
Maybe,
tactic.
maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. But one of them's going to pay off. Something's going to pay off. These dudes are getting their certificates of to fly. They're selling them.
That's your tactic for buying stock, and everybody else is getting tips.
Hey,
and buying stocks.
in about 3 years, we will see. We will remember this live stream, and hopefully in 3 years, I won't be sitting here where I am now.
Well,
if you know what I mean.
I hope not. I hope within 3 years you buy a new chair.
No, I'd say the whole environment, everything, all of that'll be gone. But if you want to watch that Lilium video, here's the link. Oh, I put the link in there already. Well, here it is again. What the hell? We can do that these days. Is it me, or is time just
Right.
going by at
No, it's moving the same way it moves.
okay, all right.
No, I don't think so.
Don't forget to give the disclaimer. You're not giving advice, you're just saying, you know what? Thank you, Ray of Sunshine, for that. Hold on a second. Let me turn it up because I know you guys can't hear it
Wait a minute.
until I
Yeah.
do this, but hold on. The views and opinions tonight are not necessarily the views and opinions of everybody on the panel and or in the chat. Thank you very much, Ray of Sunshine, for reminding me of that.
No, what was that you gave your opinion on?
To the stock. I don't want nobody to say, oh, Lawrence said to
Oh,
buy this. Yeah, no, Lawrence said to buy this stock and do this. And no.
they spend their money and buy a couple thousand shares,
Uh-huh.
and then next thing you know, they hear the FAA comes out with a report saying they're scrapping the whole
Right. Scrapping all EV tolls until further notice.
air mobility plan.
Yeah, right.
Road ID is off and all that other stuff like that.
Go back to flying in your parks and under and over bridges.
Dude, like, I spent my money on I could have bought another drone. The hell would that novice cost?
Yeah, right. He told us. Nope, no, I'm not. There's the disclaimer. Now, so I've been spared.
Well, Lawrence, I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get your golden ticket?
No,
No.
no,
Damn.
no. I didn't get my golden ticket.
Okay, well, DJI is holding their I guess it's annual, right? Their
Yeah.
store event,
Yep.
October 10th and 11th.
Yep. A whole enjoy discounts up to 40%.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of them. So yeah,
Only
DJI.
only 3 days, 16 hours, 13 minutes, and 3 seconds now.
Yeah, so DJI store day will be
Let's see.
they'll
Let's
have some
click to join.
exclusive.
Click
They're
to
gonna have
join.
some exclusive deals, Lawrence. They say exclusive deals and free gifts.
Hold on. I'm sharing.
Yeah, with the purchase of a new drone, right?
Yeah.
You got some discounts on accessories, and if you help spread the word, right?
Yeah.
By if you plan, you get some discounts, or you get I guess you get part of to share. Well, here's the deal: they got $35,000 in DJI credit that they're going to share for those
Really?
shoppers who share the word on what is it?
On Twitter or Facebook,
Twitter and Facebook,
which
right?
I just did live.
Between October 3rd and 8th and the 8th. So if you share the experience on Twitter or Facebook, you got an opportunity to get a part of that $35,000 in DJI credit. Whoopee. So if 35,000 people share it,
You'll get a dollar.
you get a dollar in DJI credit.
Bill says it, but it's BS. What can you use the credit on? More DJI stuff.
More DJI stuff. What do you think?
They're not
They're gonna give you 20. They're gonna let you build up $500 in credit, $1,000 in credit, so you can go purchase an Autel drone.
No. Well, I hope not.
This to buy
not
DJI
free.
stuff.
Not free, Ray of Sunshine. You advertise for them from this link. I will put the event page on here. So if you have a Facebook or Twitter account, do it. It'll give you a golden ticket. It'll put you in a drawing. What the hell? I didn't even know who won last year's, but serious. Did you hear who won last year's day event?
No. Who won it last year?
Oh, I forgot about it then. It's gone. If I didn't win it, what the hell? Who cares?
And it'll eventually come out that who won.
Yeah, I know. They
I'm
have
not
to.
gonna win. I never
They
win
have
those
to
things.
do it. You mean they pick some guy on this random guy on the street and they say, "Stand here, hold this box, and smile."
All right, now give me that. Thank
Right. Now
you.
give me that back. Yeah, of course. Credit. Well, it's only a Mavic 3 Avata, Mini 3 Pro accessories, and nothing really super. Batteries, maybe. Um,
Yeah, there was a list of junk
yeah,
on
yeah,
the
but there is. Now I'm looking at it right now. See, for some reason when I'm sharing the screen, it
Mhm.
won't let me go to the cameras and drones that they're including in this. But when I don't have when I'm
Well,
not sharing, I can, which is strange. But yeah, basically accessories and stuff like that for what's out now, which is understandable.
yeah,
But
there's a
don't
lot
think
of Mini 3 and Avada, I guess Avada stuff, I guess on that. Was it you had the list, right? It was like from the ad on there. Yeah, the
um
store deals up to 40%.
yes.
Yeah, the DJ, what is it? The Action 2 dual screen combo.
Mhm.
Now they're saying that that's
Yes.
already 30% off on
It
Amazon.
is, it is. And right now it's 519 um US dollars right now. Get another 40% off on that.
On the
I
two,
believe.
the dual screen action, the Action 2 dual screen.
Yes, dual screen combo.
Right.
The dual screen combo. You got to keep that in mind because if you say dual screen,
Yeah,
you can
dual
just get the
screen
dual
combo.
screen by itself.
Yeah, a combo.
Right.
That's
And then
still how much?
$519.
Wow. Hmm.
Yes, that shit isn't cheap, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, 519 for the combo. And then going down the list is the DJI Mini 3 with the DJI RC controller for $909. You can buy it right now. You wait until the 10th or the 11th, you get 40% off of that.
How much is it?
$909 with the
No,
RC
no, no.
controller.
I'm talking about the Action 2 dual screen combo.
Oh, Action 2 dual screen combo. It says $519 right here. Hold on. You know what? Why am I not
How
sharing
much
this
is
with you?
how much
Hold on.
how much are
Here we
these?
go. Here, see? Right here. Let me move this over here to there.
Yeah.
519.
It's still for.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. For the combo. And then coming up is the
There we go.
DJI
Little guy. Look at that
Mini
little guy.
3. Check it out for $1,000. You get the Mini 3 and an RC controller.
Yeah, well, that's what it's always been.
Yeah, but on the 10th and 11th, that's 40% off of that.
Okay.
So, and
Maybe.
wait a minute, a limited DJI black canvas bag. Now,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah,
this
yeah, yeah. Those are the little the gifts and stuff they were
the
talking
future of possible? Hold on, the Air 2S by itself.
about. Uh-huh.
Well, of course, it comes well $999, $1,000. Damn,
Hmm.
the Air 2S is $1,000 now.
By itself or with the controller?
By itself, bro. By itself, bro. There's no controllers here. I don't see it. They showed it drawn by itself.
That's
Oh,
what
and then they have the Merce DJI toiletry bag, a limited gift also. Yeah, okay.
toiletry bag.
Now for you
Now,
FPV heads,
hold on a sec.
notice,
Oh,
notice,
oh,
but hold
wait.
on,
Go
notice.
back to the toiletry bag, please.
Go back to the toiletry bag.
Yes. Go back to the
Here it
toiletry.
is. Limited. It says limited. Let's click
Go
on it.
back. It's going to be limited because I'm curious to know.
Oh, dude, hold on. Go back.
Don't tell me that. Don't no. Hold up.
Here it is. Toiletry bag.
Toiletry bag.
DJI toiletry bag. Yes.
What
It's a
could
limited gift.
possibly be in this toiletry bag from
I'm
DJ?
afraid to even ask, bro. I'm afraid to even ask. Seriously.
Is there any way we can find out this was in that? Is there like is there any way you can go to the DJI website and put in toiletry bag and
Someone in the chat, please look up what's inside the
because
DJI
I need to
toiletry
know
bag.
what's in the toiletry bag because What do they got? A toothbrush and some mouthwash in there, and for a guy who's
DJI inscribed on it.
all night.
With DJI inscribed on it.
That damn bad that they got a toiletry bag.
Yeah, but now
Whoa.
also going for
Yeah, I get it.
$1,000.
Yeah, okay.
Going for $1,000 by
How
itself.
much are those toiletry bags by themselves?
Well, they're supposed to be a gift, but they say right now you can get the FPV bird for $1,000, 40% off on the 10th and 11th. If you were thinking about it, if you want to get, as a lot of people call them, the piece of shit drone, but it's actually quite a good drone from what I understand.
Hold on a second, Lawrence. I got an announcement to make to DJI. DJI, if you're listening, I would buy one of them toiletry bags, provided you don't get the guy that made the bag for the Mavic 3 to make it, because if so, I'm not paying $300 for a toiletry bag.
Like they charged for that bag that came with the drone, right? Of course, they got a bunch of charges. Then they have the Mavic 3 Fly More combo, which Mavic 3 Fly More combo, $2,849. Now, this is where the 40% actually adds up a little better, because the more you spend, the larger you get the 40%.
What kind of gifts you get if you buy this? Thank you.
Okay, let's scroll down and see. Toiletry bag.
Toiletry bag. Oh, look out. Look out.
So they give you
you can brush your teeth while you fly in your drone and wash your ass a little bit.
Yep. They give you the toiletry drone, bro.
The toiletry bag. That's
the toiletry bag. They give you a limited gift depending.
Oh, man.
Okay. Now we go to the Avata. The Pro View combo, which goes with the stick, the goggles, the Avata drone. That's $1,388, which actually isn't too bad. Guess what the gift is that comes along with that? A DJI foldable waterproof backpack.
Come on, no toiletry bag?
No, man, you're not worthy.
I guess that's because he flies indoors with this thing,
You're not worthy. You're not worthy, bro. We are not worthy for the toiletry bag. You get this bag right here, and it folds into this little red bag.
Does it?
Yeah, foldable waterproof, which means it's thin as a windbreaker, and it can fold into this little pouch right here. That's still better than, and of course, then they have the accessories and stuff. But
yeah, those are the accessories that they're gonna give you.
Yeah. So imagine 40% off. Does at least drone carry bag? Oh, wait a minute. Does at least drone carry bag come with the Mavic Mini 3 Pro? That's $909. What Ray of Sunshine is asking, does the Mini 3, the Mini 3 Pro, that's for $909, come with the smart controller? Does that come with some kind of carry bag?
The Mini 3 Pro?
Yeah, with the smart controller.
Yeah. It comes with a bag.
Akirasho says, you guys have never been out in the wild and had to use
buy the fly, what do you call it here? The Fly More combo or the Fly More Plus joint. And you get the bag and the batteries, the extra propellers and the cable.
No bag, someone says.
No bag comes with the drone.
No bag comes with the Mini 3 Pro and the smart controller.
And the controller. But
yes.
You gotta get the Fly More to get the batteries, and that comes with the...
Oh, the bag is with the Fly More kit only. Yes, Tony's confirming what you just said, Herman. Yeah, but for those of you...
actually showing you the actual...
who have not entered DJI Store Day, here's the link. Share it on Facebook or Twitter. It qualifies you. There's the link. All you have to do is share it on Facebook or Twitter. This is not a paid endorsement. We didn't get shit for posting that link.
No, not a penny. Just helping out.
Yeah, right. But enough with that. Hey, what's up, Jody? Is it really going to be 40% off on all those drones?
I don't know. We'll see that day,
We
but they're saying up to 40% off
yeah, yeah.
is the thing that they're advertisement.
Akarasho's stupid. He says, if I take it, none of you guys have actually had to use leaves for toilet paper in out in the wild. And
Well,
then
that's
later
why
on,
I said what I said about this toiletry bag. And for the guy that's out all night camping out trying to get that shot early morning rise, that's for that guy that's out there early in the morning. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. I need that. He's
yeah,
got it. He's got his
yeah.
DJI toiletry bag right there.
Right. The then show goes public service announcement: leaves of 3 stay away. If you don't want to use leaves of 3, but that's poison ivy, poison oak, stuff like that for toilet paper. With the money DJI has, they could have 50 giveaway winners instead of just one winner. Tightwads. Well, I agree with you on that, Bob. I agree with you on
How
that.
tight are they?
Yeah, right.
They're so tight. They squeak.
Wow. Oh, they're so tight they squeak.
No, seriously. Do you know? No, seriously. I understand what he means about DJI being tight.
It's
You know,
rigged.
like I know. Call up DJI right now and tell them you got any problem. The first thing that dude is gonna be like, "Oh, what kind of device are you using?"
Uh-huh.
Dude,
Uh-huh.
I said the damn
Yep.
thing don't turn on.
And they'll blame
Device that
whatever
I'm
device you have
using
plugged
matters
into.
if it don't turn on.
Hey, that's true. Shove, shove a piece, shove a piece of coal, out comes a diamond. Yeah, DJI's that tight. I believe it. I believe it.
You gotta love them though.
Listen,
Because when they get it right, they get
we're
it
all
right.
hooked. We all got that hook in the fuck in our mouth like the fish waddling. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
not every time, because if that was the case, we'd own everything.
true. That's true.
Instead, we'd be building a house out of that shit.
Well,
I'm telling you, see, look, it's almost
yeah,
taller than me. Eventually,
yeah,
I can get like around the perimeter,
uh-huh.
fill them up with cement, and we can start going up the foundation by Mavic 12. I'm serious.
Actually, you could use those boxes to make different size bricks.
By Mavic 12, we get the first, we get the first, we get the first
The
floor.
foundation stone.
But no, we get the first floor.
Well,
You know how many controllers and all kind of Osmos and shit's gonna come out in between there? We get the
yeah,
first
that's
floor
true.
right around. We get right around the whole perimeter.
And have guard towers,
Living room, dining room, everything inside there.
wall to wall, right? They should have a buy one get one free. Jody, I would borrow money to do that.
What?
They should have a buy one get one free.
Who?
The DJI.
Never.
I know
Would
that's blasphemy. You have a better chance of
buy one get one free. Maybe like on like a lens cloth or something.
something to clean off the lens on your drone. Like, I could only imagine, First time ever, buy one get one free from DJI. Lens clean.
Like a lens cloth or some shit like that. Yeah, maybe. Buy one get one free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jody says something.
No,
Wish I could
I will
record
say,
that.
I will say they are good with like little things. Like you remember the Phantoms had the little plastic things that in the end
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Yeah. The little reflectors for the light.
Right. I had lost one. And I contacted DJI about it, right? They sent me a whole bag of them.
Wow. Well, I guess it'd have been cheaper than to just open up one, just the all four, right?
I don't know. I didn't charge me for it.
Oh, check it out. You see what Warren at Carrasco put? Buy one, get one free as long as you get Care Refresh on both of them. And that's how they get their money back. Yep. Yep. You got to get
Yeah,
Care Refresh on both of them.
because when you crash that one, you come in to buy it back.
Yep. 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 With no Care Refresh, you're gonna pay for it through the
You know
nose.
what? No, seriously, you know what? No, seriously, you know what Care Refresh is?
What?
The ability to buy your drone back.
The ability to buy your drone back is wow. You're just wrong.
That's all it is.
That's messed up.
Well, okay, what they offer you, right? They offer you what? One free one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the next one you buy.
Pretty much. You break, you buy. That's what it is. Okay, here. This is what I was looking for. I lost this video. We closed out.
Mhm.
Okay,
You know
I'm
what,
good.
Lawrence?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's gonna get you in trouble. You keep forgetting about it.
What?
A word from our sponsor.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I did forget this time.
Wednesday night with those guys is sponsored by those
Those
guys.
guys. Salute. You guys should join us when we pay homage to our sponsors
Who?
in the chat.
Oh, really?
I know Angie. Is Angie joining us? You know,
You know what?
Angie. She usually
Angie always got these whiskey things here in the chat. I'm quite sure Angie might be fun to hang out with.
really I believe that too.
Well, she's always
Seems
talking about that whiskey.
oh she's she's lively enough
And
to
if she
hang
can
out.
handle her whiskey, she got to be fun to hang out with.
Yes, salute to you all. I just sipped some Vineyards ginger ale. Does that count? Yes, it does, sir.
Who?
Vineyards ginger ale at Carrasco, or show as I call him in other live streams. Just said he just
Well,
took a sip of some ginger ale. Yes, that does count.
well. Here's the deal. Drink whatever you got. That's how I see it. And if it's that early in the morning, it's early in the morning where you are, right? And you drinking soda?
Yeah, probably. Angie said just reminded her she's pouring one now. See, Angie got to play catch up.
See,
She
I
play
told
catch up.
you Angie could hang
Usually she,
out.
usually she comes in and she's like full of like wee, you know. Let's.
See, I told you Angie would hang out. She's fun to hang out with. She'll come and hang out, have a glass with you.
Hmm. Well,
Well,
anyway, happy hump day to you guys.
no
Um,
drinking and driving, guys.
tomorrow, like we
No drinking,
mentioned earlier in the
no
live
drinking and
stream.
flying either.
Yep. Gray Goose is downstairs. I'm extremely lazy. Rob C, what's good, man? Angie slacking. Yeah,
That's
and
also not a
said
good
she's
breakfast
slacking.
drink.
Now you got to play catch up, Angie, and down two shots, and then go for the third.
Wow,
That's
that's
it.
how it goes.
But FYI for you guys who didn't hear the announcement earlier in the live stream, TFR in the tri-state area tomorrow, for New York and one for Red Barn, Gray Barn, New Jersey,
Oh boy,
or
Red
whatever,
Bank,
somewhere over there in Jersey.
Red Bank.
Red Bank. Okay, I
Yeah.
had a color. I said the color once. Yeah, no flying tomorrow in and around New York City. Um, we did a little thing. We showed Sky Vector, which showed all of the military, well, VIP, no fly zones in the area. So For those of you who thought you were going to get out tomorrow while it is 70 degrees, 71 degrees, you can go out. But as far as flying, I wouldn't advise it. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that.
You all right, man?
Yeah, yeah. And for those of you also who ordered, what happened to the Aloft app? I think they are being taken over by yeah. A lot
What's
of
wrong
people were
with it?
saying the Aloft app is migrating you to turning into something else. I
It
did see it and
works.
somebody brought it up. I actually deleted the Aloft app because it redirects you to another app to download another app.
I don't understand.
Aloft is going away and Before You Fly is staying.
What did it call? What did it take you to?
Um,
Air
no.
control?
Huh?
Air control?
Something strange like that. Yeah. Yeah. Aloft Control app now. It's the Aloft Control app. In other words, I got it. I remember now. The Aloft Control app is designed where they want you to actually hook up your DJI drone through them and get request clearance and stuff like that to
Yeah,
use that app.
right.
It's in the App Store. Yeah. Hey, Gary, what's good, man? Gary says he's late because he was out flying. Hope you got some good footage, man, because here in North
Especially
America,
considering how you was late for the stream. You come in here an hour late because you were flying. I hope you got some good shots.
Yes, yes, I hope so as well. But welcome anyway, Gary. We appreciate you and everyone else who continues to come back to the live streams.
What were you shooting, Gary? What were y'all shooting?
Yeah, well, where were you? Where
Come
were
back
you
here
out
with no beans like Jack and the Beanstalk.
I was out flying, but I have these magic beans.
After being late.
That's all right, but yeah, no fly zone tomorrow in the tri-state.
Oh, he muted himself. Look at that. How do you do that
Stretching
single-handed?
all the way out to New Jersey. I hit the button. I grabbed the microphone and actually hit the button.
Oh.
Any other time I press it to mute myself and the damn thing doesn't want to mute. I press it when I'm not looking and it mutes. Oh, she was shooting a soybean harvest. Mr. J's RC, what's good, man? How are you, brother?
You brought back beans.
He brought back beans. See, soybean. I went out to fly, and the guy gave me these 3 beans for my drone. Oh, Gary, you know we love you, man. What's up, Mr. J's RC? How's everyone out there? Happy hump day to you. For those of you who missed, you're gonna have to go back. Herman and those guys have received their Action 3 from DJI camera. He did an unboxing earlier. Sorry, you'll have to watch the replay.
Yeah, it comes with a couple of different things.
Yeah. We did a few things here.
You know, that's what
What's this new
with the
this
combo
new thing
they have.
YouTube has something new here. I'm looking at the chat, right? They added something. I'm gonna pull it up on screen now to show the window. They added something to the window. You know they're always adding shit, right? Well, this is the live stream that's going on. This is us. They added this microphone right here. And if you move the mouse over, it says search with your voice. So I'm guessing because I have a microphone hooked up, it would search. What happened to the live stream? Oh, I'm guessing it would search. I was looking at the replay. I'm like, what the hell? But that's interesting, though. I'm gonna have to play around with that later on. Hey, SJM. Hey, what's up, Steve?
I've seen that microphone sitting there for quite some time.
I have paid no damn attention to it.
Oh,
I'm just now seeing it. How are you, SJM Drones? Welcome to the. I've never noticed it, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought it was there so you can.
At Kirasho, I'll be showing them where their tofu comes
search
from.
just like the one on your computer.
Yeah.
But the computer actually, you can actually do that with your computer.
Yeah, I don't have, there's Cortana, Alexa, and all these other.
No, your computer itself, right? I don't know how yours is set up, but I have it on here.
Okay, SJM says he's still in the Dominican Republic.
Okay, he's having a good time then.
Yeah, I hope you got some good footage, man. We look forward to seeing it. Most definitely. Don't forget to click that like button, you guys out there, just in case.
What is he doing?
Um, Herman,
Yes.
when I
What?
was growing up, they didn't have summer camp like this.
They still didn't have summer camp like this even when I got bigger. But now, no, but seriously, about summer camp.
Huh?
No, no. Honestly, seriously, no, all jokes aside. Not the hell. I'm a joke with it anyway. No, but summer camp, right? Yeah, you're right. Summer camp was never like that when I was a kid. And when I saw this, I was like, this is something I got to share with everybody because summer camp, we always talk about educating the youth and introducing, this, education and aviation through, STEM program.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Run,
it.
run the track there, Lawrence, with the vocals there, because
Okay, very good. I was hoping you'd say roll that bean footage
yeah,
because I'm actually going to share the audio with this. I'm hoping you guys will be able to see it. I'm going to
yeah,
blow it up and let's see. You can hear it?
yeah, I can hear it. I guess I can a little bit.
A little bit?
It's kind of low. Can you guys in the chat hear it?
Really excited about the
It's
fact
kind
that
of low on my
we
end.
focus on trying to make sure that we meet some of the goals of the university of inclusion and diversity. And so we've reached out to different communities within
How's
Virginia
that?
and actually some within West Virginia to try to bring students here who don't always have the opportunity to work with this type of technology.
We started on Monday. We did a lot of flight training with them, so we actually worked on with some TGI drones, which are kind of easier drones to handle, and we kind
I
of
can't hear you.
control with them.
No, I'm saying the guys in the chat, if you can hear it, let me know.
Watching their flights and kind of help judge some of the competition. They're coming out here with a lot of different interest levels and a lot of different skill levels, and I'm really trying to make sure that, number one, we're looking at each individual case safely, and really trying to get the most out of it, making sure we're engaging each of the students and making sure we're getting them to where the level they need to be at.
So all week the kids have been building a drone, and today's the day when they get to see how they fly it. So they're going to be inside Virginia Tech's drone cage, and they're going to have to try to land in a small area and get points for their team. Their parents are here to be able to watch them fly, and then at the end they get to take their drone home with them, and hopefully they'll only get even better at flying it in the years to come. So for Wing, we're so excited to be part of this, to partner with Virginia Tech in the Mid-Atlantic Aviation Partnership, to be able to have kids come and experience drones and learn a little bit about what it's all about.
The hope here is that we can introduce kids to this technology. They'll become very excited in it, and it will become their future careers. And nothing is better than being able to work in an industry that you love. And so by introducing this to the kids, we see this as blossoming into just really good for our industry in the future.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, this is a summer camp at West Virginia. It also say Virginia Tech. It's what is it? It's a
Oh,
STEM
sorry about
program
that. Yeah.
with the Center for the Enhancement of Engineering Diversity
Mm-hmm.
in collaboration with the Virginia Tech Mid-Atlantic Aviation Partnership
Yes.
and the the MAAP, the University Field Aviation Administration, and also Wing was on board with this.
Well, Virginia Tech is one of the schools in the South that actually has an FAA certified field. for flying and teaching small UAS and giving courses and stuff. So not only are the college students getting this information, but Virginia school kids K through 12 are are invited and encouraged to go to this camp and learn stuff. They also had certain people come in and visit from the FAA to let them know about the importance of this technology. And also, every child that went through this summer camp passed the trust test, because they stressed how hard they stressed that in order to be a hobbyist in the United States, you must pass the trust test. So all of these kids have passed the trust test, and the Virginia Tech is reaching out to the younger kids and getting them interested, I guess. No.
Now, as I was saying,
Sorry.
that like I said, Wing is on board with this. Wing happens to be the sister company, as we know, of was it Google? So like I said, 40 kids, there were kids from as far as Wisconsin at this camp. It was a camp of 40 kids. It was 6 days covered at this camp, where these kids got to build drones and stuff like that. And all of the funding came through Wing, and like I said, the MAAP and the Institute for Critical Technology and Applied Sciences, and the Kevin T. Crofton Development for Aerospace and Ocean Engineering. They paid for everything for these kids to be able to meet with people who are working and operating and have careers in well, let's be flat and say drones, but of some type of aviation.
Yeah.
They've been able to meet with drone pilots who are working in the field right now, from the film industry, as well as emergency management. These kids were able to see the ins and outs of Wing's delivery service, because they were one of the first, if not the first, I believe, to have
outside.
Drone delivery here in the United States. But
According to
this was all in 1 week of this camp. These kids got to do all of this, and as Lawrence mentioned, all 40 kids in the camp passed the trust test. The beautiful part of the camp was the last day of the camp, where the drones that these children actually got to build, they got to fly in front of their parents, where there was a demonstration. They have, what was it, like they have a 300, this field you mentioned, there was a 300 foot grass field.
Yes, a 300 foot grassed off area.
Right, and they have a cage where they had to take off with the drone and fly and land on this mark and take off again and come back.
Yes.
And they had to do they did this demonstration in front of their parents and everything when they got on the last day of the camp.
Unfortunately, they say statistically or logistically, more than 60% of the students at the camp identified as minorities, and 40% of them neither had a parent. Their parents, 40% of these kids, their parents had neither had a 4-year college degree. And these kids are getting interested in drones and looking forward
aviation to period from now.
Yeah, to aviation, to get in something aviation oriented.
So these are the kids that will be your future in aviation. That'll be the next step and where aviation goes from there.
Yeah. Now, Angie was saying that's awesome.
Hang on long enough, that stock, one of these kids had those drones flying by every time.
Yeah, but Angie was saying it's awesome. She knows her nephews would love that, Now, I had put in the chat, from what I understand, a lot of schools are starting to ask their city agencies and government agencies for funding for STEM programs. And some schools are getting it, some schools are not. All you can do is ask, and either they could say yes or they could say no. But I know the government does offer certain programs to get STEM started in certain schools. It's just a matter of finding out the information. And
You know
and
what? Honestly, I Googled STEM and drones, and a few different things came up, and there was a school and a program. I don't know if it's to your school. I
yeah.
didn't get too involved in it because there was a bunch of articles that came up and
Well, it's funny you say
students
that
and stuff.
because as you were speaking, I was typing it in.
Uh,
Um, how to
and
start a STEM drone program at school. And this
mm,
came up from Drone Legends, tips for starting a drone program K through 12 in classrooms.
mhm.
You have to do the research. I'm not saying this
Yeah, see, this
guide.
is the program. This is it.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Tips for starting a drone program in K through 12 classrooms. And it goes on to say drones in education support. We want to be the same. Define why for your introducing a drone program in the classroom. They give you, I'll post this link, Angie, and maybe you could forward it to your nephew's school, or someone out there can forward this information to their school or school in their neighborhood that a relative goes to that may be interested. See, I'm glad I was able to share that.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, there you go, right there. There you go. So, Angie, if maybe you could see if your nephew's school is interested, all it takes is to speak to a teacher. There are ways to get funding from the city and the state for these programs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm 100% behind it. Oh, period.
How far behind are you?
Good story. Good story though.
No,
You
but
know,
STEM is where it is, man. That's where it's at, man. The kids.
and you're hearing about it more and more. Before, people were like, STEM programs, my taxpayer money. Your taxpayer money needs to make our kids in America smarter.
Well, I'll be honest with you. We started a few years ago the rah about building America.
Mm-hmm.
Without STEM, you can't develop anything.
Yeah,
And without anything that you develop, you have nothing to build.
true. Very, very true.
So let's
If you
focus.
want America
Let's
to
focus
be
on
back,
us and let's get this country going. I'm
right?
not
If you want
trying to be
America to be
political, but
better,
that's the
you
only way to
gotta.
do it.
But I'm saying, if you want
Really,
America to
the
be
next
better, you have
generation
to
coming.
focus on these generations coming up, because God
Right.
knows they need a good smack upside the head every now and then.
Of course they do, but you know what it is? They see the shit that we've left them.
Mm-hmm.
Play with that old tire over there.
Yeah,
Well, how long
yeah.
you play with that old tire over there?
Before getting bored or getting into trouble, right?
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to fix pipes and
Well, I'm glad I found that site.
do something
I'm
else.
glad I found that site because it says to augment STEM's curriculum, adding a hands-on component to create more extensive STEM classroom experience. This has a list of what you need. Figure out the logistics, licensing. Each region has unique standards for flying drones, which means in the US, there are rules, educational users of unmanned aircraft systems. There's a link here that takes you to even someplace else, to an FAA site. Educational, hold on, I'll share it. Takes you to educational users on the FAA site. See, so the links from that one page, Herman, this one takes you to the FAA, and as far as education and teachers and what's required of them to teach without complying, there's an exception that allows flying drones for recreational. They're explaining whether you're hobbyist or part 107. So it's information. Here's another link. I'll put it in the chat,
Well, it's
And
funny you mentioned that because remember when we spoke on before about the programs in these different schools? Mentioned here it is, Virginia Tech.
yeah,
Virginia Tech. One of
yeah.
those colleges that we were talking about when I told you that they have programs in UAS studies. Those people that you saw running the camp are students from the college.
Yeah.
And people from the other organization there, what was that? Hold on.
And they are all
Don't
107
let me,
part
don't let me
107
quote the
certified.
wrong person, the wrong organization. The enhancement for engineering diversity. Yeah, them. And those other people there were students from the college, maybe they already have their part 107.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would be a requirement in order to teach down there, considering
So
they have an FAA certified field.
monitoring.
Hey, Flying Flynn, how are you? Hope all is well. Welcome to the stream.
What's good?
6:30 p.m. All is well. It sounds like it stopped raining outside. I wonder, but the sky looks funny.
So you're good now. You can run outside, do your dance, do your dance.
Do a little dance. I won't quote the rest of the song.
Oh. So you get straight to the end of it, get down to the night. I can tell you a story about it, but it's for another live stream.
Oh, okay. I'll wait. But I'll wait.
Lawrence.
Huh?
When I saw this, right, I was looking at it, I was like, wow, that's interesting. That's similar to like the other joint that Homeboy was working on, that he was trying to get off the ground, that we tried to speak to, but he kind of like didn't want to talk. What was your man's name? I can't remember, but anyhow.
The dude with the flying car?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I refused. I selectively blocked his name out. Yeah, we were going to try and get him on the live stream, but apparently he was too busy smoozing with the rich to try and get their money to help build his flying car.
I hope he gets his car going.
Hold on. Flying car.
That's how you're gonna find him?
Owner. No, that's not it.
Nah, you ain't gonna fly it like that. You're gonna find it like
That's
that.
not it. That's not it.
There's a lot of flying cars.
Yeah, I
out
know.
there.
I know.
Even stuff that don't fly, you might even get a hoverboard come up.
Flying car startup. That's probably him. Watch. So the 5 startup soarings make flying cars a reality. I think that would be.
Nope.
Hold on. Let's see. Nah.
That ain't him.
No, it's not.
That ain't
But
him.
anyway.
But
what about him?
No, because this company.
What about the charlatan? Let me stop.
Nah, I don't want to talk about him. Nah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I was wrong. I was wrong for saying that.
No, but you remember we talked about the what's that? Was that the Nuva 300, the big cargo lifter, the big heavy lifter?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
the big heavy lifters. And it's funny. What I don't understand is that understandable we gotta crawl before we can walk.
Right.
Walk before we can run.
Mm-hmm.
But if I plan to lift tons, why am I lifting a couple of pounds?
True.
Anyhow.
True. Very, very true.
Sabrewing. Sabrewing. That's how you pronounce it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
There's an aircraft company but they have announced that
I'll show the prototype until the
their
next video.
Rhaegal VTOL. That's right, Rhaegal VTOL.
This is
Air
a scale model though.
air cargo drone. Yeah, that's a model that they have of it.
Yeah, because they
Um,
plan on heavy lift.
Yeah, this thing has achieved its first hover flight. Now, this is a little different than what Lilium did. Lilium is they're already flying.
Right.
They've
And
achieved their first hover flight while, believe it or not, they've broke a record for lifting payload.
yeah,
So on. So apparently this pre-production vehicle
yeah,
known as the RG-1A Alpha
yeah.
was able to lift a record-breaking 829 pounds.
Working their way up towards a
Yeah.
ton.
So a
Yeah.
payload, right? Now
Yes.
setting what they call or shattering the previous world record in deadlift. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was 23 years old, I deadlift more than that, and
Well,
I'm just saying. I'm
I'm
just saying.
waiting for you to get to the part where they talk about how the aircraft can
Well,
carry different weights, but they're focusing on carrying stuff up to 1 ton.
well, yeah, I know, but that's what was my point of what I was getting at. Now, you got an aircraft that you have believed that has proven to be able to lift a ton. Your science says that it'll be able to lift a ton, but in your demonstrations, we were able to lift this 800 pounds, supposedly breaking the record that the other guy that wants to lift a ton only lift 800 and something pounds. So you broke the record. But I kind of understand where you got. Like I said, you got to crawl before you can walk. You got to walk before you can run. And we don't fly, so we need vehicles that can fly. But this like I said, this thing here broke the record of supposedly any commercial vehicle that a vertical takeoff uncrewed
I can play the video. I can play
air
the video.
vehicle.
I can play the video.
I'm sure you can play a video.
Because I was trying to wait until you got to the part where you said it was a front nose loader.
Well, yeah. Well, this thing here is the Rhaegal Alpha is supposedly the world's I guess like an autonomous cargo aircraft. They claim to be the one that supposedly lifts the most, but I don't know. It has a front cargo loading system.
Yeah.
If I don't know, this video shows it.
It's showing it now.
How it'll raise the nose cone here, and the front ducts raise with it.
Yeah.
And
that's where the cargo goes.
Right. It has a kneeling process, so is that you can load and unload the cargo.
Right. Right. In the beginning here, this video actually shows the kneeling process while it's kneeled down. Of course, the nose has to go up, but they claim this will carry 1 ton.
Yes, it's supposed to be working to take off with 1 ton of cargo inside of the. Well, this thing doesn't have anything else but flight control, so
yeah,
and
motors.
Yeah,
it's just a giant shell with a cargo space. Now, if they lift, I'm sure if they went for that 800 world record mark, I'm pretty sure they could hit 1 ton, but you do it safe, because there's nothing worse than doing a demo and breaking your equipment. That could be very
True.
yeah,
That
you
is true.
understand what I'm saying?
No,
So
yeah,
if
that's
you
what I
know
said.
you
You
can
gotta
do a
crawl before
ton,
you can walk, and you gotta walk before you can run. But you see, what I thought was interesting, they talked about these duct motors and the fact that they create up to 30% more thrust than they would without the duct on it. I
yep,
don't
yes,
that was
yes.
interesting.
The duct system on it creates so much thrust. It's as if it's a giant turbine engine, jet turbine engine. But I want to thank Mr. J's RC because he paid a compliment to us. He
Thank
says,
you.
"Where do you guys find all this stuff? My brothers are tuned in for real. Pay attention to this channel, folks. We appreciate that, Mr. J's RC. We try to find
I
stuff that
mean,
people are interested in and want to hear."
well, I just look, and the whole thing is for me, when it comes to stuff like this, if I don't know, then what's going to happen is that somebody is going to give me that information, right? And then I'm going to share it with somebody else, and then later on, I'm going to find out that half of it was true.
Right.
So
And
what I always said to myself is that if there's information out there on these things, and we believe that these things would probably maybe flying in our airspace,
and it's confirmable.
which is why they want to have all this remote ID and all this stuff. Well, then why not listen to what they're saying they're doing? It's like if Lawrence comes and tells me, that guy over there don't like you, you need to listen to what he's saying about you, then I'm going to listen to what the guy is saying about me and not hear, I heard that. No, but he's
Yeah.
over here saying it loud and clear. So
Right.
now why not
Right.
listen to him say it loud and clear than to say, I heard, and that you listen. Most people listen to that.
Right. Go straight to the source.
So with that information, I just figure I share it because I hear stuff like I've always heard stuff from, like, going back through the symposiums when we always talk about with the way things are going to be. Then we talked about like this beyond visual line of sight. Well, I heard about this a couple of years ago, and when it would take place. And it wasn't going to take place until the cameras for being able to detect and avoid, and those systems got better. And now that they're getting better, you're starting to hear them talk about beyond visual line of sight more. So hearing it talked about more. Now you hear remote ID now. Now you're hearing about people want to fly drones in our airspace to deliver stuff.
Right.
In our airspace to deliver people.
You're hearing about apps that people or law enforcement can track a drone and don't be scared about that, because if you remember when we started this out, Herman, one of the top stories that we used to feed on was Lance being introduced across the United States.
But if you go back and check out any of the live streams.
But hold on, Herman. When we started doing this live stream, in order to fly, if I wanted to fly with you tomorrow, we would have to go to a spot and call LaGuardia Airport and say we're in so-and-so spot. Remember? And then they introduced Lance, and now I can do it from my phone on the spot. Get authorization right there. You remember the drone pilot we saw from Fox News? We saw this week? Or last week it was. The pilot from Fox News says, Herman and I are out flying, guys. I'll make it real quick, but Herman and I are out flying, getting some footage of the Army Corps of Engineers doing some work, widening the beach. So we're done. We're packing up and we're by the car, and the guy gets out of his car with a drone box. So I go, Herman, that looks like a drone. We look at, and make a long story short, the guy introduced himself, and he's up there to do a story where we were just flying, and he says, yeah, I'm a drone pilot for Fox News, and we're going to be on a certain cable station, blah, blah, blah. And I got authorization through Lance to fly. And I go, well, that's it. I'm glad you did. It's funny because we have a 400-foot ceiling here. He goes, oh, we do? That's good. But I don't plan on going 400 feet. But it's just cool to run into people like that in our travels.
That was interesting
And
because
that
he
was a
also,
network. We networked with him, right? We exchanged
right, because
information and
he had
everything.
said that and it's funny because he said that he wanted our information because they always
Yes.
need more drone pilots.
Yeah, Fox News
Fox.
needs more drone pilots. So he took our info. And we did the same in return by taking his info because in the event Herman and I need to hire a drone pilot
Mhm.
and we need someone if he's available. You understand? So it works both ways. He's a drone pilot for Fox News and says if they need more
As long as they
pilots.
let me go rummaging through the station, I'm good. Like during
Listen,
the
I don't
morning.
care. I don't care about the station. What? You want me to go do a job go do a shoot for Fox News? So
Like,
that's
you ain't
two.
see some of them chicks on the news in the morning, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But yeah, going out on a boat or doing the beach scenes out along the beach. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Morning news.
Well,
Morning,
Herman, you was
yeah.
already on the morning news on Spectrum News. Remember? He was already on Spectrum News, so this thing is starting to pan out. FYI,
Fox
is
News.
it?
Check out.
Fox, check out Fox News on Friday morning. That
Mhm.
drone pilot, I know him. Or don't forget New York One. You already got footage on New York One, right? Those guys was represented on New York One Spectrum News channel.
Check it out on Fox News. Fox News. Check it out.
I think you might want to watch Fox News tonight. They have a few drone shots.
No, but there's a lot of stuff happening. But yeah, that's the deal with that the Rhaegal Alpha.
Yeah.
You know,
I posted a link for
it's
the
a big
drone
boy.
itself.
It's lifting a lot of stuff, and the thing is that they claim that not only that they want to lift a ton, but they want to be able to go almost anywhere on Earth with this thing in almost any weather.
Well, I want to point out that the video of the prototype right here,
Because she can really sustain a lot of wind.
this prototype right here, Herman,
in a testing. Yeah.
even though it's a
It
prototype,
looks like a rat to me with
I would like one, bro. I'd like one. Do you put an FPV camera on this sucker in the front, in the nose right here?
And as soon as
That
you
would be-
crash it, you'd be like, yo, this cheap plastic shit, you need to make it out of carbon fiber.
Yeah, because this is 3D printed. This model right here is 3D printed, so I don't think it would hold up much. Good, but I would like this as a toy. At least to
It
have.
looks like a flying rat to me.
But check it out. At least if I couldn't fly it, I would have it on the wall somewhere,
Stretched
hanging
out the
on a.
back leg for wings.
Yeah, he said the flying rat. That's funny. I like it. I like the design of it. You know,
It
I
doesn't look
really
like
do.
somebody flacked out a rat, like stretches it out, put wings on it, and some motors.
Yeah, possibility. You may have some
Like
creativity.
if you look at
there.
it from the front view there of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're like the nose of a rat. Yeah,
I can't be
get
the
it.
only one to see that.
I get it. I get it. So
And
when are
for
we
those
putting
that
that
are
action
interested,
3? When are we putting that
it
action
is-
3 in motion?
It's not the whiskey. What happened?
When are we putting that action 3 in the motion? Towards the weekend, after the weekend?
Well, probably after the weekend, but I was thinking maybe to strap that shit on to somebody and send them up on a roller coaster or something.
Yeah, see, that would be fun. That would be fun. The front part, but it's cool. Angie says she agrees with you. She
What
agrees
about
with
the
you there.
whiskey or the,
No, not the
or the
whiskey.
front part looking like
The
a rat?
drone,
Oh, yeah, it looks like a rat.
eVTOL.
See, now
The
I gotta
eVTOL.
ask somebody that's not drinking whiskey if they see that. No. Angie can't be the
Wow.
only one that agrees with me.
Angie, if he comes to the South Florida drone meetup, you say hi, Herman, and punch him. Just punch him. He'll know what it's for. You'd rather ask someone who's not drinking. Jim's droning. How are you, man?
No,
Hope
because
all is
I
well.
see it and I'm drinking whiskey and Angie
It
sees
looks
it.
like a rat. We're gonna play the video over. This is a prototype of a heavy eVTOL I'm gonna pull up, and you guys decide whether this thing looks like a rat or it's the alcohol. Okay, it looks like a flying rat. Herman
See, look
seems to
at
think the
look,
nose right. Oh, wait a
look.
minute. Sorry, the nose right here does kind of look like a rat's head, but the rest of it, I'm like, how?
Well, the flying cat doesn't look like a cat either until you look at it deeply. Stretch it out over the wings and has the legs
Yeah,
over the little fucking landing pod.
yeah, you have a valid point there. You have a valid point. But I would like I
Because
was saying,
motherfucker fly.
I would like to have this thing with an FPV camera right up front and put it through some changes. But like you said, because it's 3D printed, one crash, it's crash and burn. It's like print out the next one or
Yeah,
pull out the prototype.
print it out. And if
Huh?
you got multiple printers, you can print out a few of them.
Yeah, yeah. All right, hold on. I
Why
don't know
not?
what that is. There. Okay. Oh
Why
no.
not? Why
Video.
not? But yeah, Lawrence,
Yeah, what's up?
you know what's funny?
Hmm.
We talk about drone delivery too, right?
Angie says she's pretty solid though.
Pretty solid. I'm not gonna leave that
Look,
alone.
I
I'm
don't
gonna leave that
know where it's
alone
going.
until after this story. But would you believe this, Lawrence?
Huh.
I when I read this, I had to I had to read it a couple of times before I understood it. But a wench is defined in the way that drone
A
delivery.
winch?
Hell, a wench.
A winch?
A
You know,
wench.
like pirates and winches?
Yeah, that's what. Let's see.
I'm just trying to make sure the pronunciation's right.
Let's see. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about. And when I read that, I was like, wait, what?
No, I'm making fun of it because that goes through my mind when I'm reading this stuff.
Yeah, like when you say like I'm going abroad, like what? You going on the what? What? You going on
Yeah.
abroad? What
Yeah,
abroad?
I'm going abroad. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
traveling abroad.
Yeah, abroad.
You're gonna step on abroad? I get it.
Yeah, but no, seriously.
Eat more possum. What's good, man?
A to Z drone deliveries wench. That design, yeah. No, let me stop. Drone delivery tools. They're wench for
Yes.
the drone delivery tool designed to keep distance from your home and or business when they're delivering, and eliminate noise and other safety, concerns.
Yeah.
So last month at the commercial UAV Expo,
Mm-hmm.
A to Z drone delivery set up a demonstration of their delivery wench system.
I'm trying not to laugh at the chat. Step on abroad with the winch. That was Angie. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm back.
No, they were able to show how how easy it is for their wench cable system to connect to a box or a stack of pizza boxes,
Or
to
carry another drone.
Right. And it showed how they were able to how easily it can connect and disconnect for delivery and for return. This is designed, built, and supported in the US. Now,
Nice.
the first delivery of such said company, they delivered some believe it or not, cookies.
Yes.
On the campus of Brown University. Now, the gentleman who
created the winch system.
who owns the company, the CEO, Aaron Wang, or however you pronounce his name,
Yes.
Wang, he worked at a short time with DJI, believe it or not.
Okay. Yes, he did.
And what is so beautiful about this winch system is that it is currently being used by a drone delivery company, Drone Up,
Mm-hmm.
who is working with drone delivery with Amazon right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I want to rewind the video because while
Now,
you were talking, go ahead with the story.
This winch actually started out as a 3D print because he got the concept while out fishing.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I don't know, something with the with a system with the pulley and being able to pull up the net or whatever, deep sea fishing.
Yeah.
That's how he got the idea for it.
Well,
Now it's
now
funny because Flirty also holds a patent for similar design
a
too.
similar winch system, but I want to put the video up, and I want to point out several things that I've noticed in the video, and this is not to make fun. I think it's almost ingenious, but there are a few funny parts in this video that did make me chuckle. Now, right here, this is the system that they're putting on. If you see this little flat platform, it slides under this tab here and connects. So hold on, you see how it's right here? It connects with the string, and as it lands, it actually cuts that string so it can release the box. Now, I thought this was cool, but dude almost got crushed by I don't know if the box is empty or what, but dumb. You're getting a drone delivery, you're in your backyard, and the guy releases the winch. Now watch how close, boom, right next to the dude. Now the winch system does unhook itself because that's what it's designed to do. But I just thought it was kind of funny that this dude was so close to that damn box, bro. That there's some soda. There's other box. It's raining boxes in his yard, though.
I'm hoping that it wouldn't hit someone when it drops the box.
I'm hoping not either. But now here's something smart. But hold on, one more thing. There's something smart here because people say, what happens if someone pulled the winch system or pulled the cable? Well, it has a system. I want to let you know that if too much tension is on that line, they show it's caught in a tree here. If there's too much tension and it can't break free, it will cut the line from the drone and the line falls to the ground. He can drop the tether line right there and return the drone. I just thought it was interesting. These are things that they've thought about.
The problem, what I don't like about it, is that the shit is delivering pizza.
Exactly. Like you said, wait till the seagulls in New York catch on that that's food.
No, could you imagine this thing holding up air traffic control during the Super Bowl? Holy shit.
Right? Yeah, because 4 pizzas are being delivered.
Pizzas being delivered all over the damn place in the country.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah. I don't have to worry about that. I'll be dead and gone by the time that catches on.
I'm hoping so too, man. I'm seriously hoping so too, because could you imagine flights being halted because pizza drone coming through?
Pizza drones all during the Super Bowl? Can you imagine that?
Yeah, pizza and wings. And it did look like it delivered a small 12-pack of soda as well.
Now, do they have a disclaimer on these delivered for like hen pecks, like when the birds peck at your box, like how many pecks do you are there is a legal amount that you can accept?
You get pizza at the Super Bowl. You're really trying to get barred from the NFL, aren't you? $5 delivery fee by car. Where I am, I can't imagine a pizza drone tip. Yeah, right. Could you imagine? Do you feel like tipping this pilot who flew? How was his performance?
Tipping.
Yeah, tipping. She says it's $5 delivery fee by car where she is, Angie.
Really?
So pizza. So I can't imagine a drone tip.
Well, I don't know. Part 107 test is a little more expensive than what it take for homie on the scooter.
True. Yeah, that's true. You're right about that. Do they deliver donuts?
You imagine that,
Pretty
Lauren?
sure.
You
Yeah.
outside with the guy delivering from pizza from the pizzeria, shared a cigarette with the guy that's delivered on the scooter. You out there with him. Shared his go out there smoking a cigarette together, hanging out talking. You deliver pizza by air, he delivering them.
Jim's
By
droning. He
scooter.
says, do they deliver donuts? Well, they actually started this testing out by delivering cookies on the college campus.
At Brown University.
You barely afford pizza. What tip? Looks like they're getting technology, though. Our store is fixing to offer service. We got a platinum fixing getting started. Okay.
Uh-oh. Look
Well,
out.
down where JC Flying John is, he said they have a few drone deliveries in his area as well. So
the Kakalakis, yeah.
Yeah, in the Carolinas, right?
Yeah.
North Kakalaki. But Herman, it's that time, bro.
That's what I was trying to tell you. It's that time for us to get out of here. We got anything else to tell everyone?
No, be safe, fly safer.
Yeah, I guess that's it. The next time we'll be back will be on Sunday with some new and interesting stories to share with you. And maybe we'll find some, maybe the world leader in technology, DJI, will put out some more stuff.
Yeah, right. Walmart drone delivery.
And we'll have some new stuff to share with you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We appreciate you all. And you guys have a good night. And make sure you check out some of the other streams that'll be on the night.
Yeah, Wednesday's a busy night.
The Fly for Fun show will be on the night after us.
Yeah.
And, Bill, I don't know if Coast to Coast will be on tonight, but Jake Sloan will be on, and Dobo and Eddie, they'll be on. So good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time with those guys. Good night, everyone.
Later.